Hi there. My daughter just got an Easy Bake Oven and is trying to make a wedding cake in it, like a little wedding cake, you know? Do you think I can make a wedding cake in an Easy Bake Oven? Is a question most grown men don't ask, but I did. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been so long. I missed you dearly. And we have some really fun videos planned for you. And I'm just excited to be back. I thought I'd start things off by giving myself a challenge. I do feel like it's Christmas morning. I always wanted an Easy Bake Oven, and I don't think I ever got one, which feels wrong. Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, how could you? But now I'm a grown man with my own money, and guess what I do with that money? I buy things like Easy Bake Ovens. This is very exciting to me. I've seen a lot of YouTubers bake inside of an Easy Bake Oven, but I've never seen a YouTuber bake with Johnny Cake's cake mixes, which is a really natural segue there. So now I'm gonna plug my product. These are my cake mixes, and I'm going to use them as the 2 tiers of this wedding cake. Since you guys are here watching this video, and I'm very grateful for that, I'm going to give you a promo code. Use YouTube15 at checkout if you want 15% off either or both of these cake mixes. Cool. So let's do an unboxing. I'm in my influencer era. This is very exciting for me. I've wanted one of these when I was a kid. When I was a kid, Easy Bake Ovens looked different. I think they looked more like ovens, right?
Really baking. I can bake a real cake.
They get really hot, so that's fun for kids. Also, just separately of this, I bought teeny tiny Easy Bake cake pans because I want a round cake because I'm gonna make a wedding cake. Look how many times this is hot. Danger, danger, hot, hot. Prevent electric shock. Do not immerse in water. Yeah, we know, imagine. I do feel like people who would immerse an Easy Bake Oven in water deserve to get electrocuted. And that's my hot take. I'm getting too excited. I should see if there's directions. Preheat Easy Bake Oven for 20 minutes. When ready to bake, place baking pan in the baking slot. Okay, cool, so let's preheat it. Great. Use pan pusher to push pan into baking chamber. Is everything else the same? Like, do I prep the pans? Do I have to like coat them in shortening and flour? Like what? This may not work, okay? So we're gonna all find out in real time. Spoon the batter into the baking pan, spread evenly. They don't want me to line the pans. I'm just worried if I don't line the pans, the cake will stick to the... Maybe there's a customer service number. Hey Siri.
Good morning.
Okay, hi. Can you call Easy Bake Oven customer service?
I don't see an Easy Bake Oven customer service in your contacts.
Yeah, no Sherlock. Can you Google it? AI, they're not gonna come for our jobs, honestly. Hang on, let me Google. Oh, it's on the thing, hang on. Hi there, my daughter just got an Easy Bake Oven and is trying to make a wedding cake in it, like a little wedding cake, you know? Yeah, so anyway, she was wondering, she wanted me to ask, do you have to like prep your pans before you bake in the Easy Bake Oven? Like, do you need to line them like typical, like traditional cake pans? You don't have to prep the pans or anything? And the cake will come right out? Okay, great. Got it. Spray a little oil, but very light. All right, that's what I'll do. Or that's what my daughter will do. Okay, daughter, thank you so much. I'm gonna tell her right now. Okay, bye. Great, okay. So I did pretend I had a daughter because I didn't have to get into it with her. Honestly, that was weird, but whatever. So great, let's get baking. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Ooh, this is heating up. Don't try this at home. Okay, so the first tier of our cake is going to be Party On, so delicious. So we're gonna make a batch of this. Okay, so the Easy Bake Oven comes with all these little accoutrements. So my Party On mix is like funfetti on steroids. It's vanilla cream cake with chocolate cookie chunks, rainbow sprinkles, toffee bits, as well as milk chocolate chips. And it is so good. It is such a textural delight. There's so many different textures and flavors, and it's just a real party, if you will. Hence the name Party On. Look how colorful this is. I'm coating these tiny little pans with a little bit of shortening. I don't want the cakes to stick in them. Easy Bake did not call for this. They say nothing about prepping your pans, but that goes against every like baker instinct I have. And I'm a very like by the book baker, clearly. Okay, now we gotta tap the flour around. They're so little, like these are tiny. This actually is gonna be difficult because sometimes when things are so small, they're actually harder to use. You don't wanna overfill your pans. It's so good. It's so good. I did such a good job. Oh, don't do that at home. Because raw egg, don't do that at home. It's not really tasty to do. Okay, so now what I have to do is bake the cake. Still not sure this is gonna work because like Easy Bake batter is very different than regular cake batter. I know there's less liquid in it. It's like specially formulated by Easy Bake. So we're gonna see if you can bake my cake mix in an Easy Bake oven. I'm not 100% on this. Here we go. These pans are somehow too big. There we go, there we go. All right, now how long do I bake it for? On the back of my cake mixes, I say how long to bake an 8-inch pan, a 9-inch pan, 12-inch cupcakes. I do not say anything about a 2.5-inch pan. That's up because some people aren't 8 inches or 9 inches. Some people are 2.5 inches, and that's fine. Okay? You don't have to be 8 or 9 inches. You can be 2.5 inches, and that's good too. So that was a joke in the Easy Bake Oven video. Okay, we got it. All right. Normally we do a chill break on my channel, but today we're doing a bake break. There's gonna be a lot of bake breaks because I can only bake 1 layer at a time, and I have to bake 8 layers of cake for this cake. So here's where we're at. Got cake in the oven, and I don't know if it's gonna come out. We're gonna let it bake for like 20 minutes or so. I don't know, we'll see. And we're gonna see if it works. If 1 layer works, then great, we'll continue on with the rest of the party on layers, and then I'll start making my oat fudge layers. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have to sort of reconvene. I think the strategy will be, we'll use the Easy Bake branded cake mixes. So let's see. This is gonna be the longest 20 minutes of my life. Thrilling. Well, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. We gotta manifest here. I don't want them to rise so much that they like hit the mechanisms inside. All right, I'm trying to find if there's toy stores around here that sell Easy Bake ovens. Because I'm worried I'm about to break this oven. Walmart. Well, worst case, we gotta go get another one, but I think we'll be okay. It's just rising, the batter's rising. So that's good to know. I should probably take, somehow this is too much batter. That's crazy. We gotta take this out and see how it works. I'm nervous. I feel like it didn't work. Hang on, maybe it did work, hang on. The thing is the cake, you can't really see this, but the cake is just too tall. Oh, here we go, guys, I got it. Okay, hey, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. So on the next round, we need to bake it for a little bit longer, and we need a little bit less cake mix in each pan. But honestly, I'm thrilled with that. That's good, I can work with that. I learned 2 things from that first round. 1, we need to bake it like 2 minutes longer because it's not fully cooked. And 2, we need less batter in each pan.
I love my Easy Bake Oven.
Do you know how to work it and all?
Of course, you just put the Easy Bake mix in here, and when it's done, it comes out here like this, easy as pie.
The thing about an Easy Bake Oven is there's like a light bulb, and I don't know where in here the light bulb is, but clearly one side baked closer to the light bulb than the other. But that's pretty good, the top looks good. Okay, great, so the party on cake mix worked, thank God, I was nervous about it, which means I think oat fudge will work as well. Oat fudge is my like moist, decadent, fudgy chocolate cake. It's got milk and dark chocolate chips in it, and that is gonna be like the top tier of this wedding cake. The oat fudge batter is much thicker than the party on. It's thick like brownie batter, but it bakes up cakey. It's like a hybrid of a brownie and a cake. It's so good. This wedding cake is for me alone. It's a sad sentence to say. Let me know in the comments what like dessert I should bake next in an Easy Bake Oven? Should I try to make a hyper-realistic cake in the Easy Bake Oven? Maybe macarons, eclairs, creme brulee, little mini croissants? Okay, great. So the baking is done. Now I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't recommend baking in an Easy Bake Oven because these are like rock hard. It did not bake well. It did bake, but like you can see, like it's burnt at the bottom and then like just done on the top. So don't judge me or my cake mix for this. And like, look, like this one's gnarly. This did not bake well. We just gotta stack and frost and decorate and make a wedding cake now. One thing I do wanna do though is because this is a tiered cake and there's gonna be 2 different sizes of cake, we need to cut down our chocolate cake to be slightly smaller. Okay, so we gotta stack and frost. I've made some just like white basic American buttercream. So we're just stacking and frosting these cake layers. I'm trying to add like enough frosting that it evens out the domed top to these, but not too much that we're gonna add a ton of height to this cake. So smaller cakes are weirdly harder to frost, which seems counterintuitive, but I don't know, they wanna wiggle around more. They're like bitchy little children. Don't act like you don't know some bitchy little children. And you probably know some ugly children. We don't talk enough about that. Me personally, I was cute, but I was a bitch. Great, so now that the cake's baked all right, we're gonna let them chill for a little before we start decorating. And you know what that means. Chill break, it's a chill break. Great, so let's frost our chocolate layer. See how wiggly? It's wiggly because it's so little. You're so wiggly, like a wiggly little baby. Baby cake, eat cake and suck milk from your mom's nipple. Okay, great, that's good. Chill break, but it's a baby, so it's gonna be short break. Okay, great, now we're gonna do our final coat and decorate. This is great. We're making progress. It takes way less time to make a little cake. So Mrs. Cakes and I are really excited for our wedding. I'm glad to make this wedding cake for her. We met at the Pillsbury Doughboys orgy, obviously. And she said, oh, okay, hang on. She said, I think I'm going to settle down with you, Johnny Cakes. And I said, no, I'm not ready to give it up. I still want to fuck. It's so small, it's just so hard to handle. If you're having trouble frosting a cake, like maybe it's wiggling around or the frosting's coming off, chilling helps. So I have this little flower mold that I got from Bean and Butter in Los Angeles. Great bake shop. I am just filling it with like light red fondant. And we're gonna make little flowers for the cake. So something I learned is they don't make those little bride and groom cake toppers small enough for a tiny cake. But I found this bride and groom Lego set. So let's make myself a bride. They don't make groom and groom sets because they're homophobic. So there's the groom, me, cute. Here's my bride. Great, look at it. Oh, we're so happy. Bye. I may like men, and I may be a hyper-realistic cake designer, but will you marry me? Well, I did want a rich man in finance who liked women, but okay, yay! Well, there you have it, an Easy Bake Oven wedding cake. I honestly wasn't sure if this was gonna work, but I'm pretty happy with the results. Thank you to Easy Bake Oven customer service. You were very helpful. Thank you to Mrs. Cakes. thank you for coming to my wedding. We're registered at Toys R Us if you want to get us a gift. May I recommend the Easy Bake Oven expansion pack? I could use one of those. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Yo, I'm gonna bake in this Easy Bake Oven more.